welcome to the team. Seems weird actually saying that, but welcome to the Burke Britain team. Meg and Katie, thanks for coming along.
Thank you
for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I was thinking about you guys actually joining the business and thinking how awesome relationships are, like just in life in general. Like when you think about, and a lot of our clients won't know how, well, hopefully by the end of this video, they'll know how you came about being involved in the business and a bit more about you. But, you guys have both crossed paths with me through my wife and her business initially, which you guys are both involved in. Then your mum came on board as a client, and then Katie, you came on board as a client. And then I think if it wasn't for COVID, we probably would have never opened our eyes outside the realms of having people physically in the office as staff. And that obviously brought us to you guys helping us out in the business, which, I couldn't be more thankful and grateful for. So, and I think we've got a lot in common, haven't we? Like we've running through the list, all nurses here. So all three of us nurses. I actually didn't put all of those ducks in a line until just now. Both involved, or all of us involved with Arbonne. And you guys are one of 5 kids, and I've got 5 kids. So
yeah. That is amazing.
Yeah. So maybe just on the work background. I mean, you're in the financial services industry at the moment, but just by way of background, I've already sort of touched on that. What do you guys do before, or what are you doing at the moment in addition to your work with Burke Britain?
You go first, Meg.
So I, out of high school, I went straight into uni. I actually studied a double degree of nursing and midwifery because when I was in year 12 and in that really pivotal, like deciding what you're going to do with your future moment, my beautiful sister Katie, because we're sisters, she had her second baby, and my other sister also had her first baby, and they were born on the same day at the same hospital. And I was just completely blown away by the maternity process and what the midwives were doing. And I was like, I should be a midwife. I love kids, blah, blah, blah. So that's what led me down that field. It was pretty amazing. So I finished uni, I think it was 2018 I finished. So whilst I was at uni, I started running an Arbonne business, and I was also just working part-time at a local supermarket. And then I finished uni, started working in my qualified field at a local hospital, and I just, I loved it, but also the stress of the environment, the role, all the politics associated with working at a hospital. I decided that it wasn't serving me at the moment. So I actually stopped doing my graduate year halfway through last year, and I continued my Arbonne business, which was beautiful. And then I just, since then, actually started working as a netball coach at a local high school, and also working as a lollipop lady, which is very fun. I like to say that I retired and now living my best life as a lollipop.
So that's normally for the retirees, the lollipop lady. So it's good to see a young face on the crossing.
Yes, exactly. So without even realizing, I've noticed that obviously my passions do lie in helping others and around kids and helping people grow up into the best versions of themselves as well. So that's what I currently do now.
It's funny when, like, hearing you say that, and like most people, when I say that I was a nurse, they sort of find this funny transition, like how did you find sort of financial planning? And I've always said that there's so many correlations between nursing and what we do in financial planning, because it's really relationship based. It's about people, and if you have the ability to have a good relationship with people and communicate well with people, then the skills essentially can come later. And I certainly wasn't the best student as a nurse. And I didn't grow up thinking I was going to be a nurse. I wanted to be a physio, and it wasn't until I actually got into nursing and realised how much I think my personality suited it. The ability to actually be with people and talk with people and help people throughout the course of the day. And I think that's probably what I've noticed with both of you, is that quality shines through for both of you as well. So Katie, your background, when you started, I'm going to age you a little bit more here, but you're Meg's older sister, but, nursed as well, and then started a family. We've got a fairly well-established family now. So what's your background work-wise up until now?
Yeah, so that's right. I was a nanny for years and years and years, and then decided to do nursing. And yeah, that's exactly right. I kind of finished studying nursing, and that coincided with the birth of Pip, our first child. So yeah, started working when she was quite young, and quickly realised 2 parents on shift work wasn't great with a baby. So stopped nursing. I was very happy, dare I say, to stop nursing. And yeah, just got a job, again, talking to people actually. So in retail, and specifically at Pandora, the shop that sells those jewelry and stuff. Every single person that came in there had a story. And yeah, had so many regular customers and absolutely loved talking to them. Yeah, I think I like talking to people. So yeah,
talking helps. It helps a lot in this business, in this industry, the ability to be able to talk to people, and I think you both do that very well. Talking about talking to people, a funny segue, but into talking about your partners. So Katie, your husband Matt is in the Vic Police, as I understand it, and Meg, your partner, not married yet, still waiting for the ring. I don't think your partner's name he escapes me at the moment.
It's Ryan.
Ryan, and what does Ryan do with himself?
He's actually an osteo. So when you said physio, I was like, oh, small connection.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. And what do your partners think about your new venture into our business and financial planning world?
I feel like Katie, our partners, you know, when people are similar and we attract similar people. So Ryan and Matt are very similar. They both just give love and are so supportive in no matter what we do. So both of them, I feel like, without speaking on behalf of Katie, I feel like they both just like, you guys are amazing at everything. Just go for it. You're going to be good at whatever you do.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. It's always nice to have fantastic support on the home front. We might maybe touch a little bit on the roles that you guys have in the business, because I know that's one of the things that clients are really keen to understand. And I've tried in some of these video updates to give people some context around the transition in the business as Amy moves into a pure practice manager role, as Peter over the course of the next 5 or so years winds down, Delta moves into a more client-facing planner role. All of those changes continue for us as a business to need really good quality people in support areas in the business. And a couple of those areas are supporting the planners. And so Katie, at the moment, you're spending a fair bit of your time as, what did you call it? As wingman to Delta and Peter. Maybe just very briefly, you don't need to go into too much detail, but just in terms of your support role with them at the moment.
Yeah, so just helping out with them with kind of the administration of anything that they need, or that they need on behalf of the clients, or that the clients need. Yeah, I'm here for anything basically. So yeah, I love communicating with them and the clients as well. And it'll be good to get to know some clients over the course of the next, few months or so. So yeah, whatever they need, basically.
Yeah, and Meg, one of the areas that we've really been challenged with in the business forever is capturing what we actually talk about in those meetings, and putting it in a format that is compliant, is legible, and we've never really found an ideal solution. I suppose until now we've got this combination of technology and you helping us to make sure that the file notes in our business are recorded really accurately. Maybe just touch on really briefly what that involves.
Yeah, absolutely. So after an appointment, the plan is kind of voice record some things that they needed to note from the meeting, and I actually take that voice recording and pretty much type it up into the document that the planners then use for like the next step in the process, if that makes sense. So I love typing, I love using computers, and I'm just doing all of that.
Yeah, and it is such an important part of making sure that the actions post an appointment are really accurately done. And for both of your roles, I think add so much value to the business in the support that you actually provide. And I know that you're both at the moment, you're working not full-time with us, so you've both been able to sort of mix these roles in and around the other aspects of your life, like lollipop lading and kids and husbands working in Vic Police and osteos. And like I said right at the start, I think that what COVID has probably done for us, if anything, here we go, talking kids. Is this Toby?
Yeah, this is Toby.
Hi,
Sorry.
Toby.
Just gotten home from Kinder. Hi, Jay.
Well, that's Toby's come on just on cue to say that, I mean, the ability to actually have quality people working from us at a distance is something we've never really contemplated to the degree that we are at the moment. Whoop. And yeah, I'm super thankful for the positive aspects that have come out of this crazy year, and the ability to be able to engage with wonderful people like yourselves and have you part of our team. So listen, I think we've probably covered off on enough. I think that gives all of our clients a bit of an insight into the two of you. Again, thanks again for entrusting in us to come and work in our small family business and support the wonderful clients that we have. And yeah, look forward to having lots to do with you over the coming weeks, months, years, hopefully. So Meg and Katie, thanks again.
Thank you so much, Jay. It's an honour, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. So
no worries.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. Thanks for taking us on board.
No, pleasure.